boys.
It has been 105 days since Ohio State lost to Clemson in the college football playoff semifinals. After the 31-0 loss, the Buckeyes made some changes in the coaching staff, and hopefully we can see them start to blossom in the spring game. Urban Meyer making big hires. Offensive coordinator Kevin Wilson at the top of the list, known for his passing prowess. Here's a small example. JT Barrett delivering the 1-yard pass to A.J. Alexander. Gray squad up 7-0. More from the air. Dwayne Haskins going 18 yards to Johnny Dixon. Scarlett ties it at 7 apiece. The passing game on display at the shoe. Joe Burrow fakes inside, drops back, and goes 35 yards to Kayvon Hughley. Scarlet team goes on top 14-10. Moments later, JT Barrett wants the long ball, but it's underthrown and picked off by Damon Arnett. No tackling at the spring game, though. Scarlet offense scores on the next play. Into the second quarter, looking like the Wilson hires paying off. Burrow deep to a streaking DeMario McCall. That makes it 28-10. Back to Haskins, an absolute bullet to Terry McLaurin from 30 yards out. Gray cuts into the lead. They only trail by 12. Haskins back at it again, hooking up with McLaurin once more. A beautiful pass in the back of the end zone. Scarlet on top 28-24 at the half. Third quarter, here comes the ground game. J.K. Dobbins in from 1 yard out. It's tied at 31s, and in the fourth, highly touted recruit Tate Martell rushes in for the 5-yard touchdown. Scarlet beats Gray 38-31. Let's go to our very own Eddie Kilroy, who spent his afternoon with the Buckeyes.
Thank you, John. The Ohio State passing attack was on display here at the Horseshoe. The Scarlet and Gray offenses combined for 654 yards through the air and 7 passing touchdowns. It was the type of offensive surge the Buckeyes wanted to end their spring on.
Very pleased. I mean, I'd be disappointed if I said we're awful right now, but very pleased. And a couple areas that we got to shore up, and I don't think we're 9 strong, but I think we're 7 strong right now. And that's pretty good in April.
Each quarterback did a good job of being poised in their time that they had. Just made great decisions, I think.
Again, you're starting to see positions and starting to see individuals to really be able to break out. You're seeing DeMario McCall run down the sideline, Johnny Dixon running down the sideline. Some of those big-time things, you're seeing Joe Burrow drop dimes. And to see that, and to see, be able to have an offensive scheme that is set for players, and to be able to see those players go out and make plays again, it's very, very, I feel very, very confident going into the fall.
Lipstick grad Gavin Cupp also made an appearance in today's spring game, the former Viking taking snaps with a third-team offense in the fourth quarter. The soon-to-be redshirt freshman will vie for a spot on the 2-man depth chart this upcoming fall. He's part of a unit that returns a lot of talent with 8 returning letter winners, including 4 starters. And now we wait for the Buckeyes to return to action. They'll kick off their fall campaign at Indiana on August 31st. In Columbus, Eddie Kilroy, your News Now Sports.
Thanks, Eddie. Over in Minster, the Wildcats holding their annual invitational. Starting at pole vault, Fort Loramie senior Alan Holtheide climbing the ladder to clear 14 feet 4 1/4 inches, breaking the meet record and re-breaking his school record en route to a first-place finish. Redskins take 2nd overall for the boys. To the track, boys 110-meter hurdles. Josh Steinbrunner 3-stepping through everything. The Versailles senior clocks in at 15.1 seconds for gold. Tigers finish 1st overall. Girls 100-meter dash. Macy Putoff blazing through in a 12.96. The New Bremen freshman finishing 1st. Cardinals take home the bronze for the girls. Boys side, Waynesfield Goshen with 2 Tigers in the finals. Tyler Eller finishing 1st with a 10.94 100. The boys take 3rd overall. We go to the girls 4x200-meter relay. Camille Watron well in front of the competition. She anchors Versailles to a first-place finish in 1 minute 51.08 seconds. The Lady Tigers take home silver as a team. Boys 4x2 had the same result. Adam Heelskamp edging Waynesfield Goshen's Eller. Versailles sweeping in the relay. And we end on the girls 1600. Minster's Emma Watke runs a 5-minute 29.97-second mile. The Minster girls taking home the championship. To the diamond, the Spencerville softball team hosting Continental. Top of the 3rd, Carrie Prowant getting one through the infield. Addison Army gets on her horse. Here comes the play at the plate, but the ball comes out. Continental trails, though, 11-2. Bottom of the 3rd, Spencerville adds on to their lead. Madison Pugh sends a shot right past the right fielder. Kendra Johnston is in from 3rd, and here comes Alyssa Sawmiller from 2nd. Spencerville wins 14-3. Right across from the softball field, the baseball Bearcats playing host to Elida. We start in extras. Top of the 8th, Hunter Steven gets a bulldog swinging. However, Elida returns the favor in the bottom of the frame with a man on first. Josh Howard throwing some gas, still tied at 1s as we head into the 9th. Elida with runners on second and first. TJ Whipple puts one into shallow left, but there's a cannon out there. Kale Lee showing his arm strength as he puts one on the money to Brady Becker. There's the tag, and we get some more free baseball. But in the top of the 10th, Spencerville walks home 3 runs. Elida comes out on top 4-1. We need to take a break here on Your News Now Sports, but when we come back, highlights from the hardwood as the Cavs start their quest to defend their title right after this quick timeout. Welcome back. As the Cavs prepare for their title defense, it's a fact that since 1969, no team has won the NBA title after posting a losing record after the All-Star break. The defending champs lost 4 in a row leading up to this contest, while the Pacers won 5 straight ahead of the postseason. First quarter, Kevin Love from beyond the arc. Love with 10 of the first 16 for Cleveland. Into the second, round 2 of LeBron James against Lance Stevenson. The King letting him know who's boss early. The layup and one. Cavs ahead 37-32. Third quarter, James on the break. The give and go to Richard Jefferson with the exclamation point. LeBron with a 32-point, 13-assist double-double. Cavs up by 12. But in the fourth, it's all tied up. James dishing to Kyrie Irving, doing what he does best, hitting clutch jumpers. 23 points for him with 6 apples. Pacers do have a chance to seal it, though. CJ Miles pumping, but his shot is just off the mark. Cavs take game 1, 109-108. In the big leagues, everyone wearing the number 42 in honor of Jackie Robinson Day. Bottom of the second, Reds down by 2, but Scott Schebler takes one for a ride in Great American Ballpark. The right fielder hits his 3rd dinger of the year. Reds trail by 1. Tied in the 6th, Jesse Winker making his first major league hit a good one. A looper to left brings in 2 to score. Reds go on to win 7-5. The Tigers took the first between the two. Indians looking to bounce back. Bottom of the first with 2 ducks on the pond. Jose Ramirez hammers one deep into right field. The 3-run shot puts the Tribe up by 3. Hot bats today. 5 batters later with a man on second, Carlos Santana following the path of Ramirez. That's his 2nd of the year to put the Indians on top 5-0. And just when you thought they couldn't get any hotter, in the bottom of the 3rd, Lonnie Chisenhall with a towering fly ball deep right into the seats. Indians with a commanding 7-0 lead. The Tigers do battle back, though. Justin Upton bringing some lumber to Progressive Field. That brings the Tigers within 4, but the Indians put them away. Bottom of the 8th with the men on 1st and 2nd. Ramirez blasting one for his 2nd of the game. Indians win 13-6.
Woo, go Tribe.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, John. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.